Why don't you shoot? What? What's wrong with your nerve? You started out so fearlessly. Go on, pull the trigger.
Hi guys, how's it going? Cheers, Cookie. How was everyone's week? It's good to be back. Daff, you're gonna go see a movie tonight? Awesome. Titan, that's hilarious that you hate coffee. Maybe it is irony. Oh man, what a week. I can't believe how fast this week went by. Got a couple of big jobs going on and it is just ripping by. Luckily, we were not working like in the core of downtown today. Otherwise, we would not be streaming right now. Someone flipped their car on the highway, so it's like probably 2.5 hours to try and get home right now. Hey, White Dove. Week was good. Yeah, week went by so fast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired today, but ready for a nice break this weekend. Some good cooking. Should be refreshed for tomorrow. Hi, Speed. Hi, Dust. Everyone's just filing in. Good to see you guys. Pretty simple dinner going on tonight. A Thai-style grilled flank steak, which I can't even remember the last time I had a flank steak, so I am super excited for this is that is actually one of my favorite steaks to have, especially in the summertime. You know what, Titan, you say, oh no, but honestly, people are such bad drivers here that it's just like, none of these accidents are serious ever. They're all just like very silly things that should not ever happen. So it's just really inconvenient, let's say. You're older. Yeah, everyone, it was Titan's birthday yesterday. So everyone wish Titan a happy belated birthday, if you so desire. Hi, Annie. Good to see you today. How was the week? How was all your midterms and stuff like that? Okay, so recipe is posted here. Another one of those Serious Eats recipes. It's actually from 2011. So their stuff was even good 9 years ago. Can never go wrong with grilled flank steak. Yes, I 100% agree. Grades were due on Tuesday. So is it like a breath of fresh air now, Annie? Yeah, a long week, you got it done. Nice, Cookie. Just crushing the piano, hey? Red and gold recital. You've never had flank dust. I bet you can probably find that pretty easily in Texas, I would say. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is start marinating the steak. In reality, we should have done this yesterday, but I don't like to do these things off stream. So I always like to show you guys how to put the marinade together. We're gonna fast track it by vacuum sealing it for half an hour. It is gonna be by no means as good as if we were to leave it overnight, but at least we'll get a little bit of flavor. And I think that's better than nothing. You're accompanying a singer singing Puccini? What? That sounds wonderful. There we go, guys. Just picked this up on the way home today. $11.99 per pound is what we pay. So almost 1.5 pound steak. And the nice thing about flanks is that they don't really shrink a lot when you cook them. So all of that is like usable weight. Hey, thanks, Titan. Yeah, look at this lovely little platter of our salad-y items, I think. Maybe we'll grill some mushrooms to put into the salad. It's like a bean sprout, which I'm keeping in the fridge to keep them nice and crunchy and fresh. So bean sprout, I thought we would throw in some radish, kohlrabi, and then you put in all these really nice fresh herbs into the salad with the grilled steak. Hi, Vyun. How are you? Vyun, thank you for the resub yesterday, you little sneaker. I said to Sammy, I was like, Vyun's not allowed to resub when I'm not streaming. This is not allowed. Yes, we are gonna spice up our life as well. We found the Thai green peppers. So we'll use a couple of those, and then I thought I would either dry them out or freeze them. That way we can use them in something else. It is a lot, yes. You were afraid of losing your streak. I don't think you do anymore. I think it continues it. Okay, this is what Kenji says. He says, my absolute favorite way to marinate flank steak is with a sweet and spicy Thai style sauce. I make mine with palm sugar. He says brown sugar will do fine. I think we're gonna use coconut sugar today. Dried Thai chili flakes. We're gonna substitute fresh for an extra little kick. Fish sauce, garlic, and lime juice, which I then split in half, reserving half to toss with the meat after cooking, and adding some oil to the other half to use as a marinade. You wanna put oils into the marinade so it helps to coat the beef properly. Oh, you did lose your streak with Allison. What? I didn't think that happened anymore. Yeah, right, Annie? I thought you said you couldn't find Thai peppers. Well, today I did. So then I bought them. Okay, Kenji says, once the meat is cooked, rested, and sliced, I toss it all together with some reserve marinade and a big herb salad with shallots and bean sprouts. Gets an awesome caramelized charred crust on the grill from all the sugar. And the great thing is that it's delicious even when it's cold, making it the perfect dish for potlucks or relaxed backyard parties. If you can't find flank steak, some similar cuts that you may find instead could be skirt steak or hanger steak as well. In my opinion, they are like all the same. You tried the mushrooms for the first time not long ago. These? Are you talking about the enokis? They were fishy? Yeah, it was enopi. That's the enopi. It is a very thin, lean cut. So let's check it out. We're gonna get rid of our salad stuff for now. Get into this steak. Okay, we need to combine a 1/4 cup of water and 1/2 cup of, I'm gonna do coconut sugar, because I think that's more similar to like palm sugar instead of the brown sugar. It says heat that over medium heat until dissolved, transfer to a small bowl and add in the rest of your ingredients. And then we'll divide the marinade in 2, add a little bit of oil to the stuff we're putting on the steak. Hey, Relic, welcome in. How have you been? Come over here. Okay, so this is what I got. Organic coconut sugar. I mean, I'm hoping that the sugar is gluten-free. Let's hope. Eating some seaweed salad, nice. Doing the accounting stuff. I like seaweed salad. Things have been great. Very busy. Busy as always, but very good. La Choy soy sauce is gluten-free. You found a gluten-free soy sauce. Nice, Annie. You don't just have to use tamari. Yeah, it actually does say not gluten-free. It actually does, Vune. I thought you would like that post, Dust Pirate. Okay, what is it? 1/4 cup of sugar? Nope, it is the 1/2 cup of sugar. Sugar. Yeah, I can see how that will caramelize nicely on the grill. Totally. Pour that over, and then we'll get that heating up while we get out the rest of our marinade ingredients. Medium heat, don't go anything crazy. We don't want to burn or even cook the sugar, really. Speaking of busy, Vune, how is your dice making going? Okay, we need fish sauce, lime juice, garlic, Thai chilies, and vegetable oil. Not actually a ton of ingredients. If you've been following along for the last couple of Thai dishes, we will know that the Thai cuisine uses mostly fish sauce for all of their seasoning in place of salt. Yes, Cookie. Oh, great question. I love when you guys ask me these questions and I already have the answer for you. So my trick that has worked for many years so far is putting a piece of stale bread in with your brown sugar. So you will honestly see this piece of bread. This is an old piece of like sourdough that I made. We were still living in Vancouver when I made this, so this is like 6 years old, pretty sure. Yeah. And it keeps the brown sugar like perfect. So stale bread, I don't know how it works really. It's kind of opposite. Yeah, it takes the moisture away and keeps it nice and loose.
It's literally 6 years old though.
Yeah. You use rice grains in a Ziploc bag. Oh. Yoink it in the microwave with a moist paper towel on top. Set it for like 10 to 20 seconds. Oh, look at all these great suggestions, guys. Awesome. Limey. It says to grate our garlic nice and fine. And that way we can spread it out more. So we're just looking to dissolve our sugar. We don't really want to heat the marinade because we don't want to put a hot marinade with the cold meat. That's bad. I'm happy with this. The rest will dissolve into there. Beautiful. In the early days, you used to bake it in the oven, use a mortar and pestle. If you want to work out. I could just see that sugar going everywhere. Okay, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. And honestly, I think fish sauce is great with beef. It really doesn't taste fishy, and it adds this like great umami flavor, like very earthy. Next time I get fish sauce, I'm gonna get squid brand. A third of a cup of lime juice. Remember, we're reserving half of this. I think I'm gonna zest the lime before we juice it, and that way we can use the lime zest in the salad with all the herbs and stuff. I think that would be really nice. I don't like wasting lime zest. There's so much good flavor there. It smells so fishy already in here. There we go. That's totally it, Relic. The fishiness just means it's gonna be so good. Oh, you guys, we are working at this house right now. The guy living there, he's 93. He is a living legend. This is what he says to us when we first meet him. He's like, everyone calls me Norman. I'm 93, but really I feel like I'm 36. And Sam's like, well, I'm 36 and I feel like I'm 93. This guy is a legend. Yeah. It is great. It really is great. Okay, there's our lime juice. Just gotta microplane some garlic. A couple of cloves. Yeah, he went on vacation, this 93-year-old, while we're fixing his house. He's like, oh, I'll just go up to the chalet for a week or so. We're like, okay. Yeah, I love that relic. I only have one of my grandparents alive still. And I mean, I wish that they all were still alive because I feel like we would have just gotten along really well now that I'm older. Just grate our garlic right into here. I'm just mixing the marinade in the pot. I don't see why we would dirty a bowl to mix this in. That's exactly it, does. Yeah, when you're 93, you do whatever you want. Yeah, he's like, use whatever is in the fridge. He's like, you can sleep in my chair if you need to. We're like, no, we're gonna be working, but thank you. Annie, you made chicken thighs with ancho chili, tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese, and gluten-free spinach wraps. That sounds so yummy. Vune's heard Annie's voice. Sounds like he's in his 20s. He might be Vune. Do I think the fish sauce helps to tenderize the meat as well? I don't think so. Because there's not really any acidity in it. It's just anchovy extract, sea salt, and sugar. I think acids are what help to tenderize the meat. Whereas obviously salty things just add the seasoning and help it taste good. Great question, Mom. Okay, let's give this a mix. It's gonna taste so good. We'll put some ginger in with the salad dressing. Woo-hoo! It's actually really nicely balanced. Get a nice little hint of garlic, like right off the bat, and then you're getting like this like sweet and sour and salty hit in your mouth, and it's gonna be so good with the grilled beef. It's full of beer farts. That's what Norman's chair looks like. Okay, let's save half. I'm gonna keep all the chunks of garlic in with the beef so that they can get grilled. I don't want the raw chunky garlic on the beef after it's grilled. It might be too potent.
Anisoterics.
Hey!
Sub to Mamacita Drinks Wine. They have given 122 gift subs in the channel.
Mamacita drinks wine. Thank you, Annie, for gifting a sub to my mom. Doh. Okay, clear off our board, get the vacuum sealer out. Let's get this steak marinating. And then we can work on our salad and grill this up. I'm gonna say the steak will probably cook for maybe 6 to 8 minutes. We'll see. Fish sauce can be used to dry age meat, so I think it may tenderize it. I think it is the dry aging process that does the tenderizing of the meat, but the fish sauce is the salty component that helps keep all the bad bacteria away from the outside of the meat. I think that's why they do that. I could be wrong though. So if you can prove me wrong, do it up. I have nothing against that.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1 sub to the Great Relica. They have given 124 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Cookie, for gifting this up to Relic. Good to have you, Relic. I know it's been a while for us. Let's check out this piece of meat. So, right away, get out of here, pot. Let's just open this right up. So right away, just looking at this, we can see the grains or the strands of the protein in the meat. So the grains in a flank steak are very big. Like you can see all of the strands of protein in the muscle, which some people would say that this is a tough cut, but in my opinion, it's a very easy cut to cook, because when we are cooking beef of basically any kind, we're always gonna wanna cut it against the grain when we serve it. So grains are going this way, we're gonna wanna slice it this way at the end. If we were to slice it with the grain, we would have the toughest meat ever, no matter if it was well done, rare, medium, etc. It just would not be good. You would be gnawing on it the whole time. So we definitely wanna make sure that we cut our flank steak the right way, so opposite of the grain. And then this is also another reason that sometimes people think flank steak can be tough. But I think it's just very important that you don't overcook it, because we can see there's not a ton of marbling in here, and yes, there is some connective tissue. Just gonna move this off, make up a little bag. A bag. And then we'll get that in there. So $16 for that piece. We'll definitely get 2 servings out of it. I think we're gonna vac this flat. Just gonna grab the thinner bags. Who in here has had flank steak before? Dust says he doesn't think he ever has. What do we think? Probably like there, hey? Maybe a bit less. It's quite long though. Did stream disconnect? Guys? Did stream disconnect just now? Okay. Yeah, Vune. I was wondering too. Because it's like, welcome to the chat room. And I'm like, what's happening? Hello! We're over here, Kate. I don't see you guys. Where did you go? Where are we? You prefer flank over fillet any day? Oh man, Titan. This is why we get along. Yep, mom makes a pretty good flank steak. Like, see how the meat is just separating? Crazy. Slide this in. Yeah, right, View? It's pretty easy to cook. And it's very quick to cook, right? Because it's so thin. So it really doesn't take a long time. Okay, just gonna flip this up. I don't want any spillage. And then I'm just gonna wash my hands. I don't wanna cross-contaminate any of this raw beef. And that's what we got so far. We are not sous videing it, Annie. We're just fast tracking the marination process. So this is a good thing to have a vacuum sealer around. I mean, this thing is not super expensive and it cuts your marination time in half, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, be right there, Vune. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, now we're gonna pour the marinade in. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Just kind of get it on both sides before we seal it. And then we just have to be careful when we're sealing it. So this thing has a really cool function. I'll show you the top. So we're gonna go, this one right here is called pulse implications. So you can decide how hard of a seal you want or how hard you wanna vacuum it. Because once we get liquid up in there, it is not gonna seal. So what's in the marinade dust? Fish sauce, coconut sugar. So we just melted or dissolved the coconut sugar with some water. And then we use the fish sauce for the salty component, lime juice, and just some garlic. That's it. It's so simple. Put this in here. I'm gonna press this. And then that, because it's already creeping up. A little bit more. Yee! Seal! Before it goes too far. The recipe is linked in the recipe command if you want to check it out. It might not seal, guys. I'm trying to press it though, so hopefully it does. Oh, we got it. Got it. Just gonna dump out the stuff from the top. Don't want the fishy stuff everywhere. Just rinse that out. There it is. And now, I mean, if we want to, kind of give it like a little massage. I'm gonna leave this out at room temperature. That's also another way to fast track your marinade. Mind you, you don't want to leave your meat out all day on the counter if you want to fast track a marinade. You can only do this for like about an hour and that's it. And then you got to put in the fridge or cook it. It was a close one, Dust. Vune, what do you need my help with? Can it be solved over Discord? Yeah, that's a great idea as well, Dust. Yeah, let's just say we're also gonna leave this out. I mean, I just took it out of the fridge, but let's leave it out so it can come up to room temperature a little bit. And that way when we grill it, it'll grill really nice and even. Because it'll already be kind of temped up. It's not like it's gonna be completely cold and then we're gonna be cooking the outside and the inside will still be cold. So you don't want that, especially not when we cook meat. Elrad, how was your week? Oh, your most favorite cut by far is the entrecote. Not prepared by me, but by a chef. Yeah, you need my help. I can do that. Hey, you know I like to baste meats. That is always fun. Okay, let's set a half an hour timer. How long, Sam, do we need to heat up the grill?
How long do you need for it?
I only need half an hour. I'm with ya, Elrad. We worked hard this week. Okay, next up, our salad. So here's some lovely ingredients that we're gonna use for our salad. So for his salad, he uses mint, cilantro, chives, basil, shallot, and then bean sprouts. I don't have mint. I have cilantro, basil. I have a little bit of dill, which I thought could go good with this. And then miraculously, the chives started growing this week outside because the snow's gone. So I guess I'll go snip some chives. I don't know why. I guess they liked the cold and now they think it's springtime already because it snowed. I'll be right back. See? Chives. They're growing. They started to sprout up again. I'm okay with this. $66? Okay, is chat wrecked? Did I miss something with you, Annie? 66. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm messed up now. So good. The one time a typo actually got me. I don't know. Vune? Yeah, I think we're all confused. Did I miss something? Okay, so he doesn't put a marinade with this. So he just serves it all together. I see. But I want to have like the meat and then the salad. No, we got daylilies blooming too. Crazy. Or poppin'. You tried to use the shift key and failed. Okay, so let's start by dealing with these mushrooms. Are we gonna have some room on the grill for the mushrooms? Or do you like them raw? If they were like dressed with crunchy things. Yeah. Okay. We'll keep them raw then. Let's get a little salad bowl out. Make this concoction up. This is our healthy eating, guys. And then tomorrow we are cooking Dust Pirate's request from one of his St. Jude charity donations. He wanted me to make Chiapino. Yeah, woohoo! So it's like a seafood kind of stew with tomatoes and fennel, and it is so good. A little bit of garlic bread with it. And then dessert tomorrow is apple crisp. Yeah. These little mushrooms, we got 2 bags today for $3. That's a pretty good price. I love them. Like, they only list the good things in here. I don't know if that'll focus. All it lists is like all the vitamins and minerals in the mushroom. There's nothing bad in here. What? You don't know what apple crisp is, Vune? It is like one of the easiest desserts. Kind of like the poor man's apple pie. This is gonna be another thing that you love. Yeah, Vune, please. Please. Toss your apples with like sugar and cinnamon, put it in a baking pan, and then we make this streusel with, I usually put oats in it, but it's like oats, sugar, butter, cinnamon again, some flour, and you get this like crumble on top, or this crisp on top of the apples when you bake it, and then you serve it with like cream or ice cream. The other day, Vune tried to ban Anna. He tried to banana?
Oh.
What? Oh, Sammy's lighting the grill. Who's Anna? Gotcha. Ha ha ha. Okay, always start by just cutting off the mycelium from the bottom, because this is how the mushrooms spore up, and then they grow in the poop, and then it gets cut off. Yeah, everyone's just timed out. Okay, these mushrooms, I don't know why. I mean, I love the flavor and texture. They're so versatile, but they just kind of remind me of worms when they're raw. So I always like to just cut them down a little bit. Like maybe 1.5 inch lengths. And serve them up that way. I'm gonna save this bunch from the bottom. We just don't need that much mushroom in this. Yeah, do we still get channel points when we're timed out? Very serious question right now. What did the buffalo say to his son when he went to college? Bye, son. So good. That's like the joke that's Old Faithful. Okay, so let's break all these up. Delete. He's probably like, no, I'm so close. Okay, shrooms complete. How about some kohlrabi? I think we will just use one. Who's had kohlrabi before? Yeah, we're heating up the Minimax. That's called the Luftlighter. It lights the grill in less than 2 minutes. Yeah, I can manage channel points. I don't know, can you? We're gonna peel this. I'm gonna use my paring knife, guys. The skin is quite thick on kohlrabi. I don't think these are maybe grown recently. It's thick.
View.
99 Loof lighter balloons. Hi Twitch Stewie, how are you? You can accept or reject requests. Oh my gosh, Vune. Vune like deletes Nike's Super Bowl request. It's like, nope, this is complete. You can get me in heck big time, Vune. Big time hex. Kind of looks like a coconut crossed with a tomato. So this grows above ground. And then texture wise, it's like an apple potato pear. Apple potato pear. Yeah, except for Annie. It's just very crunchy and refreshing. And this is also something I've not grown in the garden before, but I've kind of fallen in love with this vegetable over the last year or so. It grows really well here. And I worked with it a lot when I was still at the restaurant cooking. And it's good raw or cooked. It's very versatile. But there is a little bit of waste, obviously, when we have to peel it. I'm going with the big knife. Pulse, turnip, honeydew melon. Oh, and I said apple potato pear.
Kohlrabi.
Uncle Nick used to eat kohlrabi out of the garden raw like an apple. What? The peel is way too tough. That guy's crazy. Oh God, we almost died. That's how tough it is. It's like very woody, fibrous. Okay, we're good. Kohlrabi. It's not sweet though. At least probably not at this point in the year. Maybe when it's like right fresh in the spring. Very mild sweetness, let's say. But you can probably hear the crunch of me just eating it. Super good. I think we should mandolin it. 2K away, Posh. Do like little julienne pieces to match the size of the bean sprouts and the mushrooms. Gotta get our safety glove. Is that a light? No, that's a power cord hanging down. That's a yellow extension cord that Sammy ran around on the gazebo. This mandolin I'm using, guys, it's called a Borner. Go up to here. Made in Germany. You're welcome, Vune. Very good. Okay, we're going in. Just hold our kohlrabi. Slide that through. You get little pieces like that, without having to go through all of the work of trying to cut it, because that would probably take me, well, 4 times longer, I would say. Ugh. This is a tough one. You can tell it's so crunchy though, right? Ultimate crunch. And yeah, Doggo probably loves this. Okay, flavor. Kind of just tastes like cabbage. Yeah, it just reminds me of green cabbage. It's just super crunchy. Yeah, that's what I would say is it's a textural thing for me. I think Doggo heard me. She's barking at the door.
Holy.
She just ripped it open? Oh. Who's here? Ugh. What do good doggos say? Do they speak? Okay, sit. Okay, let me change the view. Oh, she'll eat it. Yeah, view knows. She'll eat it. Do you love it? Right off the nose. Yeah, if you ever need your fingers into 50 different pieces, use the mandolin. Okay, come here, sit. Sit. Be nice. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, no more. She's like, you're playing me because I can smell it. The doggo loves anything that has crunch. She'll get the end piece of this too. How about that? This good chunk. Okay, back over there. Sit. Sit. Be nice. These are doggo crunch sounds. That was perfect. Okay, we're done with that. The mandolin. Yeah, good doggo. Into the bowl. Got all our nice little pieces of kohlrabi. Next up, let's work on the radishes. Oh, okay, we forgot to put the chili in with the steak marinade. So we'll just slice it up and put it in the salad instead. Oh, Graham's doing front page. Nice. Okay, Vune. You guys enjoy then. Thanks for stopping by. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Let's trim off our radish. Vapor deposition music. Thanks for the follow. Doggo's sticking around for the radish too, guys. What do you need? 3? 3 radishes? Or do you need more? Hey, come here.
Oh,
Pack it up. Get down.
Esoterics gifted a tier 1 sub to Vapor Deposition Music. They have
Thank you
given
very
123 gift subs in the channel.
Get down. Back it up. Welcome in, Vapor. Flying Radish. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, she almost got it. Those polished lupas looked so good. Oh, she lost it under the dishwasher. Get it. What happened? Whew. Okay, we want to tip and top our radishes. And then I think we might just quarter them or cut them into 6 instead of slicing them into thin rounds. This will give us more texture as well, putting them into wedges. I always like to give radishes a little rinse as well. I always find there's a little bit of dirt on them. Peaches, how's it going? They're so colorful. Yeah, that too. This will add some nice kind of different color to the dish because everything else is green. They're filling, but like tacos, you eat them in half dozens. So good. It's always easier to use a smaller knife when dealing with radishes. Sammy's going to check on the grill. I'm gonna guess that he's going to get it ripping to probably about 500 or 600 Fahrenheit. Very quick cook on the steak. Perfect. Let's get that steak out of the marinade then. Sammy says the grill's ready, guys. Give it one more little massage. Looking healthy tonight, Elrad. Was there a filling lunch? Pizza delivery. How did you know? Oh, Gimbal died outside. We are sideways. Liebgug, thanks for the follow. Okay. Will this even fit on the plate? Just. Okay, so we cannot save the marinade from this because it's already touched raw meat. So that's gonna go away. I don't love to cook a marinade either. I find that cooking it just changes the flavor too much. But one thing that we do want to do is dry off our steak so we can get a nice sear on it. We don't want it to be wet. And I might just give it a nice little rub with some vegetable oil. Oh man, that smells good. those garlicky chunks. Yes, please. I mean, it's already turned a little bit brown from the marinade, so that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Yes, exactly, Annie. We can baste with the marinade, which is why we reserved half. That didn't touch the raw meat. Gonna do a bit of grapeseed. I don't want to go olive oil here because it's too high of a temp for olive oil, so it might taste bitter. Olive oil has too low of a smoke point. Just gonna brush that on. Paint the oil on. There you go. Look at that nice sheen. Did you get it fixed, Sam, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Grabbing those bean sprouts, guys. I laughed. Sam and I had a laugh when we got these bean sprouts today from the store. Is like just the packaging on it. Our sprouts are regularly tested for your safety. It's like, what could be unsafe about this? Oh no, guys. But then the back, it says we do not apply pesticides in the production of our sprouts. We don't know anything else though. Inspires confidence. I always find that bean sprouts are hit or miss. Sometimes they're really good quality and then other times it's just not super good. So just be sure to kind of pick through it as you're pouring it into your bowl. Anything that looks maybe a little bit rotten, do not put in there. They're like seriously sprouting. There's like whole beans on the end of here. We gotta use up this whole bag because I don't think it's even gonna last overnight. See, this is why we added all the colorful veggies. Because this looks so bland. Let's just do that. And then we gotta add all of the green things into here still. Okay, let's chop up our chives. Just slice them nice and thin. And then let's slice up some chilies. And then while Sam is outside grilling the steak, I will finish up the last of the herbs. Or you want me to come out, Salmon?
You're grilling steak.
Okay, well, I'm not quite ready yet then.
Yeah, do whatever you're doing. I'll watch you grill.
I'm grilling the steak.
You're grilling steak.
Thanks, Paulsh.
You love cooking it. I'll let you cook it.
No, I don't like cooking it. I just like eating it. Yeah, humongous. I think this year, gotta grow some Thai basil in the garden. Some purple basil. These leaves are massive. And yes, I'm using it, even though it's like a little bit bruised. Stack that up. Put some of these smaller ones on there. Okay, and then we're gonna do chiffonade. You guys remember what that one is? Really thin slices. Yum. Find that Thai food, you don't really have to be or have finesse as much when you're chopping the ingredients. So you can cook it a little bit quicker. Okay, onto our cilantro. I am just going to trim off just this bottom part of the stems, but you can use the rest that's on the leaves. Keep it nice bunched up, starting at the end here. I'm gonna slice it or rough chop it, and then maybe go over it one more time. So keeping your fingers against the knife blade. If you need to stop and rebunch it, that's totally okay. And yes, cilantro is one of those ingredients that you either love or hate. This from the garden, no. I don't think it would grow in the winter time. And cilantro is another one of those hard herbs to grow. It's like basil and cilantro are a little bit difficult to grow. At least for me. I've heard other people say that they grow no problem, so maybe it's just our climate.
You just need more sun for basil.
Yeah,
You need a lot of sun for basil.
yeah, I don't think we got enough sunshine here. It's a little bit too mild.
You have to sit out front. No. We have a lot of sunshine, but we only have a fenced off yard for so much of that sunshine. To make
Oh, I
the
guess
deer
that's
not-
true,
to
Sam.
make the deer not eat it. If we had
Yeah,
we could grow basil in the front yard, but there's not any protection from the deer. They'll just
it's true. Yeah. Yeah, all the sunshine's in the front of the yard. But if we put anything there, then the deer are just gonna eat it. So we gotta literally keep everything locked up in the backyard. I'm still surprised they haven't hopped the fence from the neighbors.
did not know that. It was E. coli outbreak in Germany in 2011 that killed 53 people.
Oh, wow. Soul Trim. Thanks for the fun facts. Well, not really fun, though. Thanks for the sad facts. That must be why. But I've also heard that there's like risk eating raw spinach. I think maybe food standards have changed a little bit since then. Well, they would have to, right? When things like that happen. Yeah. Eat the deer before they eat the herbs. How to solve problems. Okay, now it's getting colorful. We're gonna bring our reserved marinade over. We're gonna put the lime zest into it. We're gonna grate some ginger into it. Just with the microplane again. Yeah, we can't fight the bear. The steak is really thin. If we turn it this way, I would say it's not even an inch thick. I'm guesstimating about, Sam's saying 8, I'm saying 6 to 8, somewhere around there. I haven't cooked flank in a while, so this is gonna be interesting.
Me either. That's why I'm not cooking it.
Sam's scared. We'll do this together then, Sammy. Let's all be scared together, guys. See, even chefs of like over 10 years, they're not perfect at everything. Just get out the calipers.
It can't be too rare and it can't be too well done.
That's exactly it. Yeah, you don't want it too rare. You don't want it too well done. There's that happy medium. Nice fresh ginger. Should be lots. I don't want to make it too potent. Just give that a tap. And now our chilies. Maybe we'll toss the marinade with the salad, or at least a little bit of it first, and then we'll go out and grill this steak together. Yes, Annie.
Looks good.
Aviator, how have you been? Thank you so much for the 4 months in a row. How hot are Thai chilies? Let's see. I agree, Dust. It's better to go more rare in this case than well done. I'm gonna say maybe 3 of these, but let's try. They're not really fruity at all. They do have a nice little crunch to them. And the flavor, I will say it's medium. At least for my palate. This is like not really spicy at all. I think a jalapeno is maybe more spicy than this. The reds are spicier because when you let a chili ripen to the point where it's red, it's just gonna be spicier and hotter in flavor. So the green chilies are more mild than the red Thai chilies. Now we know. Great question, Vapor. I'm gonna thinly slice this.
Do I face with that?
You can, I just need a little bit for the dressing.
We don't have to. You can just put it on top after.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, no, we don't need that.
We're gonna do 2 of these chilies. With all of the other vegetables and how like fresh and crunchy they are, this should go really nicely together. Now we want to wash our hands, our cutting board, and our knife from all the spice. You don't want to put that everywhere. All right, plating wise.
You have that? Stop, stop, stop.
Boy, I can get it.
I get it. You would not get
I just
that.
want this bowl. You can take the big one. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna do like a little kind of dinner for two in here. So I'm gonna mix up this. Just give it a nice little toss. Distribute everything in there. Start doing little handfuls of it in here.
Maybe let's do that after we get the steak on, and then you can let the steak rest and build the salad so we can get it on the grill.
Okay. We're going outside, guys. AKA Sammy's hungry. It can't be any more perfect? How come?
Look at these coals.
Can we zoom in?
Do whatever you like. 3 minutes aside.
We're doing 3 minutes aside to start. I think 3 minutes aside should be great. How's that, guys? It's pretty expensive here too, Elrod. It was $11.99.
For what?
$11.99 per pound
Yeah.
for the flank. Yeah, 10 years ago, it was dirt cheap. I know. Waft it, guys. Can you smell it? That smells really good. You can't even get it at your local shop. You have to go into this city. Well, I don't know if we would find it here in Souk. We have to go into Langford.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to go into the city too, Vapor. And yeah, like I said earlier in stream, is I do not remember the last time I had a flank steak. I don't know if Sam and I have ever had one together or cooked one together.
Nope.
So if we haven't, then it's been about 6 years.
No. Your dad's cooked one. I've had it.
Okay, yes. Yeah, we've had it with family. Dust, honestly, man, you know that you are welcome anytime. Just give us like a little bit of a heads up and we can make something work. I mean, it's beautiful here in the summer. And then you wouldn't have to roast in Texas.
That's what Bob does. Texas.
Oh yeah, you don't have a passport. We gotta work on it. Where is your birth certificate? I'm writing that. I'm writing the letter, Dust.
We got 30 seconds.
30 seconds, ETA, until we open the lid.
Ready? 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Okay, let's go. Burp it. Burp it. Burp it. Burp it. Hooah.
Oh, I see those flames kissing it.
Split. Whoa.
Another 3, and I think we'll be good. I try and have a good memory. I think it's good short term, but not long term.
I'm the opposite.
Sam's opposite. That's why we're good together.
It's also bad because I remember everything.
Nice, Vapor. What? Titan's gonna eat the entire steak.
What? No.
But
No.
sharing is caring. Yeah, Sam has bad short term, but good long term. Like, he walked through a doorway today to ask my dad a question while we were working. Just is staring at us for like 20 seconds. And so we all just stopped. And we're looking at Sam. He's like, I don't remember what I had to ask. And just walks away. We were like, okay, good chat. Okay, we can have 1 bite each, but only 1. Sam's freezing out here already. Stand closer. Warm up. Yeah, hug the grill. That's how you stay warm. Oh, is that the case, Vapor? You can't use a driver's license to travel on an airplane within the States?
What? You need
We
a
can still
passport?
do that in Canada.
Oh.
All you need is a photo ID. Where are we at?
1 minute. 8
1
seconds.
minute? How are you supposed to wait? He's flogging it. He's shutting it all. And what this does is it traps all of the steam in there and the juices in the steak. We do that for the last minute. Kind of turns it into an oven, I suppose. And yeah, she is smoking. Wow, Vapor. Well, thanks for letting everyone know.
But
Yeah, the lid fits tight, Speed. Speed, have
5,
you done flank on your
4,
egg?
3, 2, 1. Burp, 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 burp. Ta-da! 1 flanking steak.
Flanking steak.
Done.
Think we need a bit more. It just feels a little bit mooey in the thick part, but it might rest up. $110. That's it at the thickest part, so maybe we do risk it and not bring it up because that might overcook the rest.
Okay, go.
This is what we're doing, guys. Learning experience for everyone. Hello. I know you couldn't really see the color outside. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I just said right here, it feels a bit mooey, like soft, but I think it'll rest up.
Oh, that'll be fine.
It's thin enough that the temperature will come up.
That'll be fine. Fine.
Okay, we're gonna let that rest for minimum 5 minutes. If you can go longer, by all means, do that. Okay, let's check these ribs out, Speed. Nice. Ribs, rice, and salad. That's all you need. Seasoning on the steak. So we did a little bit of like a Thai marinade. We dissolved some either coconut sugar or palm sugar in some water. And then into that we mixed fish sauce, lime juice, and garlic. Yeah, all the flavors in the moo. It's muy bien. So good, Annie. So good. Okay, so while we're waiting, let's finish plating up our little salad. This is the bowl that I think I want to plate with. And that way, so we'll do our salad first. Put a little bit of dressing over it. Maybe give it a little toss lightly. Probably needs a touch of salt, I think, just with all the veggies in here. And then we'll slice up the steak, lay it over top of the salad as well. This salad bowl is always so deceiving. Seems like there's not very much in here, but this is massive. This is way more than enough for 2 people. You overbraised the ribs a little. Well, I guess there's like worse things in life. At least they weren't underbraised. We'll see the positive of it. That's what we'll do, Speed. So tomorrow we are cooking actually a couple of meal requests. So one of them, the main course, is for Dust Pirate. He's requested a cioppino, which is a seafood stew that originated in San Francisco. And he actually had the opportunity to eat the cioppino in San Francisco when he visited at one point. And he said that was one of the best meals he's ever had. And he would like to see how I recreate it. And then for dessert, we are making apple crisp. That, I think we need just a touch of oil to help the marinade coat. And this is where we can use the olive oil, because we're not doing any cooking with it. And olive oil is great with vegetables. Cioppino is lit. I've eaten it. I've never made it before though, so I am super excited about this. Yum, guys. It smells so good. We're gonna put the steak on top.
I need to try a bite.
Sammy needs to try a bite.
We're done.
It was amazing, Dust. It's like tomatoey and herby and fennelly.
God.
Is that gonna be
I'm gonna
good?
need steak.
Titan, the steak's all yours, I guess. Sam doesn't need, this guy doesn't
I'm
need
good.
steak.
I'm good. This is good.
Scoozy,
This is really good.
how are you doing? How was your week?
Okay, I'll let you finish off.
It does have to rest. Is he feeling okay? He doesn't need the meat? Mussels, scallops, all the seafood flavors just soaked into the stew. I have halibut from Zach. I have salmon that I caught myself. We're gonna do shrimps and mussels and clams. We're going all out for you, Dust. All of the seafood that you can get from around here.
And then I get to eat it.
Yeah, and so it begins. You know what, Rolo? Sam just said, if only we could reverse this, like, Sam says, I don't even need the meat.
I don't even need the meat.
I don't know. It was good, Scoozy. Week was busy as always, but good. Because I know at the end of the week, I get to be with you guys. Yeah, Vapor. I feel very blessed to live here. Vancouver Island is like kind of self-sustaining. It's really, really nice that we're able to fish for salmon in every season because there's always a different type of salmon swimming in the waters. Yeah, clip it as long as he has the hot sauce. How was the week, Rolo? This did shrink up quite a bit though. Yeah. Remember when we first had it on the plate when it was raw? It was like just hanging over the edges. Almost lost about an inch on each side. Ooh, the orange book. We're cooking out of this on Sunday. It's so bright. Beware. It's called... Well, I have this as a non-child friendly show. So it's called Fuck That's Delicious from Action Bronson. I'm going to say maybe one person in chat knows who he is. Maybe a couple. Maybe more than one. Yeah, Dust. Action Bronson. From that book, we're making a recipe. It's called Explosive Chicken, and it sounds amazing. And he actually cooked that chicken on Rachel Ray's show. I had to stop watching the video though, because he was honestly too high to cook. And she was just like getting upset at him. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. But the chicken looks amazing, and I thought I would share that recipe with you guys. Oh, Stewie, you went to a show? Was it crazy? I feel like his shows would be insane. Yeah, Szechuan chilies for that explosive chicken. He does have a show on Vice. And it is called Fuck That's Delicious. Okay, let's get our slicing knife. Can we slice?
Yeah, go.
If you don't think that all those juices are gonna be poured over the steak, well, you got nothing coming. Doggo's like, what? Doggo's like, pardon? I says, pardon? Yeah, that must have been a while ago, because I don't think he's done anything in the last little bit. Okay, so we can literally see the meat grains. We do not want to slice this way. We want to slice this way. That way we won't have tough meat. And I usually go for like 1/4 inch thick slices. 10 to 12 years ago, holy smokes. Okay, so this, obviously this side is really thin. So this is gonna be the more well done side. This is a good steak to cook if you're cooking for people that like all sorts of doneness, because one side's super thin, one's thick. So far, that's tasting amazing, even though it's well done. It's not tough.
It's still medium well.
Oh yeah, there's still a little bit of red in there.
Slice a little more of the bias.
We're getting into the steak. Yeah, end bits, personal chef pickings. Sam says slice more at a bias, but just looking at the grains on this, I don't know if I should. Because they're all pretty straight.
No, like. cut
Oh,
the
like
same
this
you're
way.
cutting. Yeah, that way. So you get larger slices.
Pro tip from Sammy the Man. If we slice at an angle, we get larger slices. That's looking quite nice. I think we cooked that perfectly. Why you no come out? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna slice through the whole thing, guys.
Yeah. Add all new flowers. Salad and all.
This is the part that I said was mooey,
I don't think it is.
but I don't think it is now that we let it rest. Juices. Okay, who's coming over? Oh wait, there's not enough for anyone, so. No one's invited. Yeah, boy, that suits. So good, Annie. Pro chef tip. If you're worried about the end piece looking funny, just turn it around. Or eat it. Okay, now move that up. We putting it on the salad. Honestly, Speed, I don't know if we need the kosher salt because the fish sauce did such a great job of seasoning the steak with the marinade. And I think that we got a lot of good flavor from that marinade in the half an hour that it was vacuum sealed. I think peanuts on this dish would be lovely. Ah! Izzy's drooling. I gotta eat this other piece. I have to. I'll be on tomorrow and Sunday as well, Annie. Like midday. If we can, just give it a little fan out so you can see a bit more of the cook of the steak. Just like that. Love it. Have a good night, Annie. Okay, perfect. We'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, don't miss the Chia Pinot. Okay, so I would serve it to someone this way. You always want to serve the food to someone with like presentation side towards them. So this is how I would serve this to you guys. Remember, we have to use the resting meat juices as well. Don't waste any of that And then we saved this little bit of the marinade, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna put it with the salad. The steak has so much flavor on its own. Arguably the best Italian American dish. Oh, man. I'm excited. Okay, quick photo time for me. And then we're tasting this. Sammy's like, you better go quick. Okay. We can go. Thanks, White Dove. Yeah, this is a simple, like, weeknight dinner. That's what I'm trying to do for us on Fridays. And something healthier, too. Obviously, flank, I mean, serving it to someone like this is they will need a knife. So this dish is meant to be, like, served with a fork and a spoon, and you just take what you want, bit by bit. It's family style. I need to try out this salad because Sam's going nuts over it. So in the salad, we did enoki mushrooms, radish, kohlrabi, bean sprouts, basil, cilantro, and dill. The spice.
We've done tri-tip a couple times at work, but never at home.
Yeah, we did tri-tip like a couple of years ago at work. And that was when we first got the egg, right? And it turned out actually really good. And then when we went to TwitchCon in September with Tabatai Cooking, he's on front page right now, by the way, on Twitch, there was a night market. Thank you, Elrad, for the 100 biddies. That is appreciated. It's going towards some new plateware for this stream. So Tabatai brought us to a booth at the night market that was doing tri-tip. And they were just doing the tri-tip sandwiches. So good.
So good.
Yeah, super beefy. And they're just cooking it over fire. That was it. Sam's just like pushing his meat out of the way for the salad. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna eat some meat. Okay, who's gonna maybe make this one day after seeing us make it? We inspire you? These, I believe they were mung. But it actually does not say. We have bean sprouts. Doesn't say anything on the back though. I cannot confirm or deny. I'm sorry, vegan gelato. That'd be super good speed. Almost like gyro. I think you can taste the marinade in the steak. I think you're right, Stewie. I think it is mung bean sprouts because they're holding up a little bit better. Soybean sprouts are just a little bit more flimsy, I think. Yeah, people with soy allergies, there's like so much soy in everything now, hey? The mushroom freak you out.
I was gonna fall.
That is so refreshing with the basil. Now you can see why Doggo loved the crunch. Ooh, that's a tasty looking steak.
Nice tomahawk.
Yeah, yes, indeed. I mean, yeah, Dust, I usually go for strip or ribeye as well. But flank is nice to change it up every now and then. It definitely has a different mouthfeel and texture to it compared to those steaks.
It will also be 100 times better by tomorrow morning.
And yes, if we were to leave the marinade on overnight, it would be amazing tomorrow. So that's a note as well. My mom, when she used to do it, she used to do like a balsamic vinegar type of marinade with garlic and herbs and stuff. Let that sit. So good as well. And you don't have to be afraid of putting garlic into the marinade on this because you cook it so quick that it's not even gonna burn on the grill. You just get this awesome roasted garlic flavor. Okay, guys, we're wrapping things up because honestly, I'm pretty tired from this week and we're starting somewhat early tomorrow. I'm starting at 11 a.m. PST. So I'm gonna take the rest of the night to kind of chillax. I don't even think I updated my menu yet for Twitch and Discord, so I'm gonna do that. And then I think that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Looking to grill grates? You love yours. Oh, like so it doesn't fall through.
Cast iron.
Yeah. So kind of like the cast iron grill pan, but it would go on the egg?
No, there's a cast iron grill top.
Oh. Okay. Sam's not very good at describing things, so we'll look at this afterwards.
Like the same grill grate I have
Yeah.
in cast iron
Okay.
with thicker bars.
So it gets hotter.
Yeah. It'll hold.
Yum. Okay, Elrad, we are going to raid Tabatai Cooking because he's on front page. So he got onto front page because he did this amazing thing for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And we all kind of worked on this together with Team Bonin. He raised over $10,000 for St. Jude Children's Hospital charity. So yeah, by himself, by the way. So let's go see him, show him some love, and bring more people into there. Because who knows, maybe we'll get him to partner too. Okay, everyone take care. Hopefully we inspired you to make some delicious food for yourselves this weekend. And we will see you in 15 hours from now. Okay, post the link up. I'm just gonna get this raid ready, but I will check it out, speed. So specific. Oh God, that's heavy. There are different sizes you can get. Sam knows. Sam knows exactly what you're talking about. We'll look into them because we have some other stuff to update you on as well tomorrow. Some good things happen this week. Okay, night guys. I'm gonna go rest up for the weekend. Everyone take care of yourselves. Let's go spread some love on Twitch. Bye.